Greens flowers. So the Philippines have recently disabled one feature that was very nice, which was the ability to select the terrain and then press K, and from the dynamic prefab menu that would appear when you press K as an option, do a clear selection, which would allow you to flatten terrains and do some other stuff like fixing blocks that cannot be replaced or stuff like that. Um, in fact, that's my most liked video ever was about using that to fix blocks you cannot replace. So there is no solution I'm aware of for the the latter problem, but there is an alternative on terrain flattening. So let's look at it. Gonna go into creative and we're gonna turn on DevTools, and then we are gonna search for block replacement tool, which is this nice looking thing here. And we are going to do a selection. So let me go here. Yeah, maybe from here. And I kind of want to go in this direction, but I also kind of want to go high. All right, we have a selection there. And can I move it with G? Yes, I can move it. If I hold G, and if G is assigned to the drop item um, option, then I can move it with G or resize it with Shift G. I'll get this, for example, and bring it there, and then bring it up as well. Let's do more up. I think that's far enough. Okay. So this tool does have limitations. Let's get that out of the way. Uh, you cannot select air, you cannot select grass or these big things, decorations in general, you cannot select. The way it works is you replace one block with another. For example, I can come here, select stone, so it shows in the corner small rock 2. That was a left click to select it, and then right click, it changes one block for another. So I can left click here, now I have asphalt, and right click, the stone was replaced with asphalt. Now, of course, you're not going to do this block by block, but if you hold R, it shows a few other possibilities. You cannot select air, but there is a possibility of replace blocks with air. So you can see now that it's showing air there. And there is also an option. And there's some things here. Use default paint on new block or keep paint of replaced blocks. Use paint of copied block. That's particularly useful if, for example, you have, say you have a prefab and you made everything out of cobblestone and you want to change it to concrete. And you have all these options. For example, you can say, um, well, use the concrete default painting. It's fine. Or keep the painting that was on the cobblestone blocks. It's fine. Or even, well, that concrete block I copied, it was painted in a certain way, use that painting. So those are the options there. And replace focus block, which is the default, and replace all blocks of the same type. So that's what I'm going to select there. So I have replace all blocks of the same type and replace blocks with air. So I'm going to select here the ground. So that was the forest ground. Okay. The rest here was not selected because this is dirt. So let's do that. All right. So that was all the dirt. And this was not replaced because this is stone. So let's select that. There you go. So now I have a nice flat terrain that is made of, well, nice flat terrain. Um, if you do use this replace all blocks of the same type, you can also go on asphalt and gravel. Isn't this? Okay, this is if the terrain is this no, I didn't want to go to God mode. This thing here is not selected. This is below the selection, but it's raised, so it didn't get replaced because it's not selected, and it's still going up. You have to be aware of that. And you can see now the grass is okay. Let's turn off the selection there. There you go. And of course you can do stuff like go admin, and now I'm gonna get this guy here. Let's make a hole in the ground. I will remove the selection with backspace, by the way. So I select a region there. Let's say I want a platform of concrete. Let's actually go here, select all blocks, building blocks of concrete type. And I have some concrete blocks here, for example. Gets one of these blocks, place it there. Left click. I think I have to cancel this. Okay, take out of their inventory and then go back, and that will cancel that. Right, so left click, select the concrete block, come here, select change all blocks of the same type. Well, let's look at the selection, right click, concrete, now on the stone, concrete, and now I have a nice platform of stone. It didn't replace the air. You cannot replace air. That's one problem. So you can only go down with this thing, but can place that there. This one didn't even need to be dug. I could just select 2 blocks up, and now a nice platform of concrete there. And I can switch the concrete to cobblestone and so forth. So that's it. I hope this will help you guys do stuff to get around the lack of clear terrain. The one thing that doesn't work really is getting rid of grass. Gonna miss that. But I hope this helps you guys. And thank you for watching.